That's the spike making its way while the wall's being broken. Some risks being taken, and the spacing perfect for tomaszy to catch a player off guard. Nade should force them out towards him or take the kill. beyAz thought he could escape, but he was dead wrong. And now he's just the former. And another kill in for tomaszy, and this might just be Saw's pistol.
Yeah, it's definitely going a little bit better than last time, that's for sure. tomaszy, 3 kills to kick off this round. Now they're the ones yet to take a lick of damage. He's looking to do it all. It's going to be 4 kills, not quite the ace. Seems like it was slightly stolen away, but we'll get them some info. But not a whole lot to play with elsewhere. It's just going to have to be a firefight. And, well, you know what? TakaS is all right at those.
Yeah, Fizzy was caught there as well, just trying to shoulder peek the angle, catch the information as they made their way around, but he went a little too wide. The kill for tomaszy. There's that rifle showing up. Nade's still online, going to be used. Jet on site, he knows it, wants to find him. First few shots were close, but not close enough to take him down. Flash out, gets him one more. Showstopper now just 1 away. This is getting very scary for Gentlemates. Rifles on the floor, not really
One of the guns has now been retrieved, but Wailers is still waiting on the backlines. Timing going to be perfect, and he gets both. That's the big kill of the round. The remaining 2 stuck in the mud, and I don't know what logaN's seen, but
look for damage. Lots of credits. Look, 3,200 in the bank. Everyone on his team sitting pretty healthy. Still that showstopper to worry about, but the op is repositioned, and that's a much bigger worry. Now the showstopper, they thought they were already in vent. They've just lost Bati, low HP on tomaszy. Op in hand, not good for that fight. And all of a sudden, Gentlemates are back in the driver's seat. They might be able to get away with this just to carve a way through. DaviH, who's stopping them in their tracks, even turning for the last. TakaS left on a sliver of health, and no idea where Fizzy could be. Fizzy's right on the angle as he finishes it. 5 HP and he wins it! Out heaven, they're going to try to make their way down the ramp. Flash gets them nothing. And look who's just sat on the corner waiting. It's TakaS, good for a fight. Has a safe corner to fall back to, but he won't. Swings out wider, costs him his life. But he's trying to cause that distraction. And allow beyAz to sneak his way up behind. It's being watched right now. There's the res. Bati holding the angle, but he's not ready for that fight. Didn't think he'd be quite that close. And that's what costs him in the end. Gentlemates walking away with this one. I wouldn't have given Saw the props for that. Oh my, there's no props being given from Gentlemates, that's for sure. They're right away into this. tomaszy good for 1. Follows up on TakaS with the ultimate. And that's all he's going to be getting, but it might be enough. He's given his teammates a fighting chance. And at the time he bought, Gentlemates now will find themselves up against a few more opponents when they push A. Fizzy's on the edge of that smoke, ready for his teammates to take the fight. They've almost lined up, and Wailers takes him down, knocking him on down like dominoes. Fizzy, a big clutch here. Some of them are low, but it doesn't matter.
Already taking initial contact. It's nataNk to get the kill. This duo together seems so deadly, and for Bati, that couldn't have gone much worse.
I think he had a stinger, though, right? It's not an easy weapon to take that fight with. Need to connect those headshots every time. Now Fizzy, he snuck by the Blade Storm. He'll get one, but that's where it ends. And time again, we're looking at those late round fights having to be for a second. So back right, it's a decline. That's when we're getting addicted to POV.
Okay, well, he's found the first, but the trade is going to be almost immediate.
Starting to go for the fight. Nade goes through. They hope they've taken the space and they'll be caught by the nade, but it's bullets to take both kills. Gentlemates coming ahead to start this one. And it's tomaszy, the hero of the previous pistol, who was one of the first to fall. The new hero now needs to step it up for Saw, and it might just be this man. Fizzy had a tough first half, but now timing seems to be godlike for him. And yeah, beyAz is going to be completely caught off guard. That allows him to link up with the spike and look to push side, but 2 players have filled in the space on heaven, and they've put a stop to that very quickly.
Fizzy managed a timing through his own poison orb at the same time as the Tiger went through. That was how he caught beyAz off guard, but I don't think he's going to have the same miracles available to him as his utility now sits back
30 seconds
towards that ramp spot. He does manage to take out logaN, though. He mentioned his devastation when it comes to the pistols. They've still got to try and clear out to see if there's anybody else on site. The flash will do that. Fizzy's still going. A 3rd kill now, putting back into a 2v2. Oh, the blood as he gets a 4th. Fizzy just taking over this one and now falls back passive.
Well, no idea where Bati is. And a flash that should come online fairly soon. Yeah, look, he's just running away. Knife out, bouncing. Fizzy chance to get an ace. But it'll be Bati to steal either way. But they have to get past this man, logaN, and he is standing strong.
First, a second as well, a little bit more before this round is complete. The utility that we've seen from Viper and Raze has been disgusting over the last few rounds, and already it's going to segment the push. tomaszy though done well.
It's a good start.
Oh,
Not quite
no.
a good finish. Ain't gonna happen. So back out he goes. Get his HP back up.
Yeah,
and then it's the blitz.
tomaszy.
He's going straight through on this. He even kept the blast back. I think he might try to use it. Never mind. He just ran at him, shorty in hand, hoping to get the damage done. It was not dealt. TakaS trying the same. He's got behind them. The updraft, the dash, it was good, but not good enough. Too many players inside that pit. And I think Gentlemates have realized now there's no chance. Even getting out of there is a challenge. And then he was away for the B hit. So you can't really guarantee that information until you see them. The timing is, oh, it's perfect as it happens. No, it's not. Addicted checked the corner, and he's got two, using tomaszy like a distraction.
Fantastic stuff from Sorb. You got to feel a little bit sorry for the side of Gentlemates so they don't get more from that position. Now on the hunt. Finances for Sorb look fantastic, and TakaS, a second uncharacteristic miss, means that operator sits on the ground. It's been pinged by a teammate, but Fizzy is watching for it. He's not allowing anything from logaN, and honestly, he'll be lucky to get
to
away.
this so late on in the round. He's popping smokes down. Fizzy's actually spotted them. They still clear the corner. They're not quick enough to take down DaviH. The pick for Saw, and another. I thought logaN might have had them stopped in their tracks, but no. beyAz has to do it. Oh! And do it he will. 3 quick kills. Low HP on DaviH as well. And he's still looking to fight. A flash in his back pocket, not going to deploy it instead. Waiting to see the barrel, taking DaviH down and leaving Fizzy to fizzle out. The spike is up in heaven and no chance to retrieve it. That's ridiculous. They've got barely 100 HP between them. Oh, man. Well, Gentlemates should have an easy time. They've got no damage dealing utility, but as you're seeing already, the first fight goes down, and, well, it ended very quickly indeed. They're cautious on their way back through, which is even worse. Few gaps being left. Paranoia was good, but it only gets them one. And now it's head-to-head fights. No utility bar smoke from Addicted on either side. And as we know, it should be Saul losing them out. DaviH does well to get 1-2, in fact. And he's still going. Buying time on the back of the site. He might be able to play Ring a Rosie on this one. No, never mind. In, but destroying the turret, getting rid of some of their utility, the best it comes to. nataNk has fallen, though. As he pushed forward, nataNk tried to take space on short, cost him his life, and the plan to come through. Now that judge can be used by Fizzy to great effect.
He just plunged on his own. He was just like, my teammates cleared it, I don't need to check anything. TakaS, though, a fast retake. This close Jenny spot with the judge is not going to be easy to clear, but everybody else on the roster, they know where he is. They know where the man on site is, and TakaS is just dominating these duels. It's left on to Bati. How many can he take down? The shock dart just to try and put it onto the spike. That will actually get rid of TakaS, but running back may have been used on one side and last, so it's going to be the same on the other side. And tomaszy was almost just left for dead. nataNk's just running riot. Almost runs out of time on the ult. That's the reason he's gone. And well, Fizzy has actually caught TakaS. Maybe not need.
Players sneaking through absolutely anywhere. Now they have the info, but it comes with a pretty hefty cost. This is starting to get awkward. 40 HP on both players now, but it's down to the 2v2. Whoops, there we go.
He's going to have a lockdown. The problem is the time that's actually been wasted just going for this has given them space to get back in. beyAz clearing some of these angles. Lockdown just going to be placed immediately. Just trying to force them back, but instead, Wailers has a freebie. They've got to actually run in to try and destroy this. If they're going to go, they're going to go now. And well, beyAz will get rid of it. And now leaves Fizzy to try and close this out. 4 kills already. One man standing. Nano going to go onto the spike. He'll buy him a bit of time! Second, it's a clutch. Now a man down. Ooh, another dropped by these pistols. It could quickly drop away from them just as they were handed it. nataNk low, and well, Fizzy's there again. A little bit of movement, and TakaS with the blades is just taking over.
nataNk running it down. Same molly we saw before. Paranoia to try and push him back. He'll flash back in, fight again, and win that duel. They pushed up on short, though. They're ready to punish him. Once he respawns out of that ultimate, beyAz is trying to buy some space. Just being shut down by Gentlemates. logaN finally stepping it up. Takes advantage of the chaos and leaves Bati all alone. 89 HP total.
He expects TakaS to be here. Like, who's here with an
op as
operator?
well.
It's such a weird... Oh, okay. A missed shot. maybe giving him a slight opportunity. He's just trying to bait teammate coming back around the corner. This has to be something realized eventually by Bati. I think he has, but it's too little too late.
What's going on here? But it might be a little bit too late. Not quite. nataNk is here in time to cut off those pushes towards the site. Doesn't get there to catch off tomaszy. There's a smoke blocking, and when he pushes through, he's taken down.
They got a break hit.
This is looking a little bit scary now. They've got to get towards the site, but they've got time. Just about. Never mind.
Enemy remaining.
It's going to be
10
detained.
seconds left.
Stuck there, but the teammates are on the way.
Yeah, the rest of the team were basically just gambling on much more of a blitz play. Straight in towards this site. Hunter's Fury being expended early, and it's going to actually ping onto nataNk as well. It reveals him as he tries to play within the smoke. 2 men down already. They need someone to try and save them, and it's not going great until TakaS finds a kill.
beyAz on the way through. Here's logaN's time to shine. He's being caught. He's being watched. There's just too many players that can cover every angle. The reveal comes in eventually. But look at that. Trading it out 1-to-1. logaN. Okay, logaN, that's 2. Shock darts used by Bati has to kill the first player. beyAz is low. 5 HP, 22 on logaN as they stick this. Wanting to get overwhelmed. Good shot onto nataNk. He's going to step into his molly to heal up a small bit. Maybe even use that wall. Oh, last bullet as well. Bati's going to wish he didn't peek that.
Maybe expecting them to be a little bit further forward. That paranoia has got absolutely nothing. Spam through, though, has managed to find one. Again, look at the HP on the other side of things. A little bit of heal for available, but Fizzy is there once again. The advantage now going the way of Saw, and, well, it's left onto logaN. Another clutch and a pistol needed, but he's brought it down to that 1v1. He'll close it out again. The attacker one garnered a little bit more. They're going to get them the site control completely. Some counter util being thrown out to try and do some damage. What is that?
That's a matter knows his lineups right there. That's what I love to see. It's well, there's no one on the roof. We know that for sure. I don't know how high that updraft is supposed to be going, but well, they thought a little higher than that. Molly down. They're going to start the defuse, at least try to bait them out into the open for now, holding angles. It's stuck halfway, close to it at least. They got very close. Push out of tomaszy is good, and it was half. It's now very close to being all the way. Destroyed it,
It's already gone.
Yeah, the
already
Odin
destroyed.
The Odin just sprayed it. It wasn't behind the box, so it was out in the open, free. DaviH able to take another. Now they move towards the site, and actually kind of an unexpected position for Bati to be in. You'd expect backside at this point. But instead, he sat on the box, ready for a fight. As they emerge around the corner, DaviH might not let him have that fight. He is having a field day in this round. I said he wasn't doing too well, and he must have heard it. Familiar with, and I think the price is being paid now. Hunter's Fury popped out. DaviH already good for one. nataNk going to try to fight back. He's blinded up, but he pops one of his own. Able to make it to the site. Addicted. Well, he's mollied, but he's still safe down below. He's caught a position where they can't quite see him. They can't take him down, and his teammates can fight with him. DaviH on another, really heating up on this jet, and it's looking like Saw got this one in the bag. tomaszy leaves it down in nataNk, and that'll be another 3K from DaviH to decimate his opponents, 13-6.
It's not going to allow much of a pushback through on the other side for the attack.
They're staying very pushed up. Even late into this plant, they want the fights on either side of the connector. Fizzy, he's not getting out of there alive. The hope is the trade could come through, and it certainly will. DaviH hadn't been spotted. Addicted was ready on the side. Wailers, he's trying to pick them apart. He's done enough to give TakaS the opportunity here in the clutch. DaviH on the right click, and it won't work. 3 kills.
Bati is waiting. DaviH's not going to get anything. And while because of that, it actually puts us back into a 4v4, even if the HP is better on the other side.
Oh, wow. Rolling Thunder used up. It hasn't caught anyone. In fact, tomashy's dead. Looking the wrong way, not expecting Wailers to be in spawn, but with 34 HP and 24 on nataNk, yeah, they're going to be a little bit more passive, perhaps. I say as nataNk prepares to be the first man into sight. Both flashes burned, no peeks on the back. They're a little late responding. Fizzy able to pick up one. Saw looking good with all this damage done. The defuse already halfway, but Addicted might be able to buy them enough time. Still has his stun to work with. He's stepping up. One shot to the body, one more, and he's got it!
They've already defused.
They fight on backside instead. There's the recon. nataNk up close will be spotted. They now have good info to play off of. Saw need to get on site, though, to help out their buddy. There's the paranoia to do just that. And sure, the stun will land, but tomashy's safe behind the side. Not safe anymore. nataNk good for one. A little more needed, but he can buy time. His flank from Wailers, it is not expected in the slightest. And the spike will not be planted. 10 seconds left. Now the panic starts to set in for Saw. These players are everywhere, all around them. Sure, they've got a flank of their own, but if this spike is dropped, it's over! And Wailers has destroyed their chances! The round found for Gentlemates, and the lead extends. Get all everything. He's safe behind the wall for now, but when he swings back out, he won't expect Wailers to already be so pushed up. And now they've got to worry about long and spawn. They'll fight one angle. Oh. They've chosen the right one.
Flying over the top, slam down onto logaN. But they still have to be wary of this man behind. They're going to go hunting for him. Going to go pushing for him. And Wailers, well, not this time. He's had so many good peaks, so many solid responses. But now his team's at a deficit once again. But in every single one of these rounds, Mitch, they've managed to turn the tide.
Good stun, nobody to help. If that swing comes through, yeah, it's a free kill. Some damage done on the other side. No smokes to block off this defuse. But that's a terrible angle, actually. I'm only noticing now. In a little bit of trouble here. That operator has to push up. The tank trying desperately to bait him. Good flash. Blade Storm's been activated. They'll be quick around the corner, but not quick enough. Spicy at times. Both spotted on short. Now TakaS might just want that fight. Here it comes. He's been spotted, but Rolling Thunder. That's a thorn in the side for this squad. Never mind. The cloud burst again, betraying him. The reveal, catching him. Bati's got to a plant.
Anything on the board, but it seems like they're finally going to break that curse. Do it cleanly at that. That's the most important thing, if anything. You don't want to end up going into the next round with low economy because you've lost a load of players, and you can almost see how close this game has been. I think it's got two. It has. Then now they're just looking to swing off of that cross. Oh, everybody sat on the other side.
They can't get anything off the flash, the recon. Sure, it might see them, but that's not too much to be done. They need to get these kills. Defusing is not possible. I mean, it's a very tight angle. They can spray it down, and there's going to be 4 peeking. Saw have somehow gotten out of this in a favorable position. Halfway defused already, and the spike diffuser is dropped. 5 HP on beyAz. Hunter's Fury not going to be used. TakaS sticking it all the way. More players making their way down here. That flash, I'm just waiting for the left click to come through, and there it is. The drone, the flash is great, and the kills, oh, they're all in Gentlemate's favor. The tank with 3 on the back of his utility. Not even a support agent. It's like he's playing Phoenix again.
Yeah, he's been insane. The entirety of this map with Clutch is won, and it's not getting any better.
Come on.
No wrong on Haven.
This
Once
is their
again,
safe haven in the series for sure.
Back into a retake scenario. Oh, maybe not. Rolling Thunder's going to be used instantly. Paranoia combined with it. The Hunter's Fury, though, is beautiful. So much damage done, and logaN, he needs one on this flank.
Won't get it. This could be it. 10-2 curse. That's what we always talk about, Tom. Yeah, there was an alarm bot put down there last second by Fizzy, and you got to say props to him, man. That ended up making them so squishy for the Hunter's Fury as they walked out. Just a 1 pump needed.
Try and do some damage, and this flank is incredibly fast.
Yeah, that's what it's all about. Catching that planter, no kills, and DaviH gets the one. Somehow they're coming out ahead again. The Shock Dart grabs one in return, and okay, Saw 3 versus 1. Wailers had to do it all. Eventually,
they're ready. There are multiple players on this site for a Saw. They've got 3 waiting for this push, and it just blinded in the corner. DaviH's completely gone. TakaS is taking over. tomaszy might just fall as well, but he's managed to at least bring some semblance to the round. Come retrieve, but Fizzy has gone through the wall. nataNk continues his reign of terror, and now tomashy's all that's left, and he does not last long. It's more, can they kill him off with ease? They need to take this without too many problems. That's exactly it. That's a gun down on the ground. That gives a semblance of hope for them to get back into this.
Yeah, it's dropped to one of his teammates as well. tomashy's going to continue on. Blade Storm in hand, trying to fight up towards Heaven.
Ooh. An
awkward fight. It doesn't work, and a Shock Dart to take down tomaszy. No Blade Storm to work with anymore. Gentlemate's on the advantage. They've won from these positions again and again, and beyAz obliterates that push. Gentlemate's do it. 13-4. No contest from Saw. 6 months of work that's led to this.